Yo, what's good, y'all, man? It's your boy Goddlynate back at it again with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about the recap of the trade deadline. My thoughts about every trade that's happened. The trade deadline was crazy. Um, I'm also adding like the trades that happened earlier in the week too, because obviously there wasn't that many trades at the deadline, but I'm going to add all of them, right? First one that I wanted to talk about was the Brooklyn Nets and the Sixers trade James Harden for Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and a couple of picks, whatever. To be honest, I think that the Nets won that trade because even though they're giving up like a generational talent in James Harden, but the Nets are getting all these weapons. They're getting Ben Simmons. They're getting an actual like another playmaker on the team to help KD and Kyrie out. They're getting Seth Curry as shooter. They're getting Andre Drummond, an actual big man. So that's beneficial to them. Um, the Sixers, man, it's like they got James Harden and Paul Millsap. It's like both of them are aging, and so like James Harden is in his 30s, and then Paul Millsap is like almost 35, 36, same age as LeBron, but um I don't know. To me it's like I don't see James Harden and Embiid working out because it's like, bro, James Harden is moody, bro. Like he's moody and he's weird. Like like he has that weird aura around him, bro. Like the team goes as far as he goes. Like so yeah, James Harden, I don't know. We'll have to see when come playoff time. We'll have to see. But yeah, I think Brooklyn won the trade. Let me know what y'all have to say about that in the comments. So that's done with that trade. Now, the trade that surprised me the most was the Porzingis trade because the Mavericks literally traded Porzingis to the Wizards for Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans. Like that's I was when I first saw that, I was like, Mavericks, what are y'all doing? Because Kristaps is like Kristaps. I mean, even though he hasn't like been an All Star in a couple years, he hasn't shown it. But like he's still like a good player. Like he's still a good player. The only issue that I have is with him going to the Wizards is like they already have so many people on the front court that it's like it's gonna make things weird, right? But the with the Mavericks though, it's like they didn't give Luca any help at all, in my opinion. Like I feel like with Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans, like they're not giving Luca any help. So like I hope that they can give him help, but I'm saying it's not looking good for Mavericks fans right now. It's not looking good. Um, yeah, that's that trade. See the Portland blew up their whole team basically. Like they traded CJ to the Pelicans. Um, that trade made the Pelicans better. Now I'm saying that the Pelicans would be better if when Zion comes back, if he ever does. You know what I'm saying? Like Zion's like the X factor in that team if they want to get success, right? Um, but Portland has a bunch of young pieces to like go into a rebuild. Hopefully Damian leaves, but he's already said to the news like he's remaining a trailblazer. So I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? Um, I hope that I hope that everything goes well with the Trailblazers with Damian, man, because like Damian's one of my favorite point guards in the league right now. I want him to win, but he's not like they're not giving him any help. The past couple years, they've given him like no help, no backup whatsoever. So that's that trade. Now, the one that's really controversial right now is the Domantas Sabonis for Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. Now that trade is very controversial because everyone's like saying that they even with him the Kings are not gonna be good or whatever and all that. I'm personally saying that I agree with that, because it's like Sacramento. It's like that. The Kings are a team that's like are supposed to be rebuilding. I mean, they're going in the right direction. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I still think that they'll make it to the play-in game and then get out, like get bounced out, because both De'Aaron and Sabonis don't shoot. They don't shoot the basketball. Like they're not good shooters. But Pacers, they got Tyrese Halliburton. He's a good young player to like start a rebuild with. Buddy Hield, another one. Tristan Thompson, I think they're gonna buy him out, but um, yeah, I think that trade kind of worked out for both ways. I could see like the positive and negatives of each of both sides. Um, and then the four-team trade that my Milwaukee Bucks were a part of. Um, they were like, I mean, I'm happy with it. We got Serge Ibaka, which I mean, even though he's like out of his prime, but he'll still give us at least like some rim protection, some rebounding, everything like that. The only player that I was really sad about that we got rid of was Dante, because Dante was like a big part to our run last year, even though he was hurt. Um, but yeah, Samuel Gile, Rodney Hood, I didn't really care about that. Like they were just sitting there on the bench. They weren't playing, so I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Um, the Clippers got Rodney Hood and Samuel Gile, and I'm just like, I mean, those two probably are not going to play for the Clippers in general. So, um, yeah, and then the Pistons got Marvin Bagley. They finally got out of Sacramento, which I'm happy for, because he was always in the news of him like not wanting to play and all this other stuff. Um, so new beginnings for him. Hopefully that he can have a like better career in Detroit than he can have in Sacramento. Um, yeah, and then the Clippers did get some upgrades this trade deadline. They got Robert Covington, Norman Powell. Those two are veteran guys that like if they can stay there, when Kawhi Leonard and Paul George come back, the Clippers are going to be a tough team to beat, man. Um, yeah, and then so and then the Kings did get some new players. They got Dante, they got Josh Jackson, and they got somebody else I don't remember, but like they got some young pieces to like build a good team with them. So I don't know, but I still feel like the Kings are going to be a play-in team. Um, yeah, and then the team that I thought was gonna do a lot was the Lakers, because the Lakers like they're struggling right now. I thought that Russell Westbrook was gone. There was reports that he was gonna get traded to Houston, but the Lakers declined, and then it was just like all out of whack, whatever. Um, another trade that I forgot was Montrez went to the Hornets, and the what's it called? The Wizards got like a bag of chips for Montrez. Like Montrez is a good player though. For Ish Smith, who's been on the Wizards what 2 or 3 times, like I don't know. And then Vernon Carey, young center, still like has time to develop and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I mean Joe Ingles went to Portland, even though he's out, and then Karis LeVert. That trade with Karis LeVert to go to Cleveland, I was just like that's a good trade for Cleveland, like to like go towards the future, stuff like that. Um, I mean, when I saw that it was for Ricky Rubio, I was like low key sad, because like Ricky Rubio was having like a good year, but I mean, Karis LeVert is better than Ricky Rubio, like offensively, defensively, everything like that. So good pickup for Cleveland. Hopefully Cleveland can get back up to what they used to do. Um, But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Let me know in the comments what the winners and the losers were of the trade deadline. Also, thank y'all for the support recently. Sport's been great, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been seeing a bunch of nice comments and stuff like that, and positivity. It's negativity too that I'm gonna take in consideration moving forward. Um, as far as like the hooping content goes, I'm gonna try to get as much hooping content as I could, but um, like I haven't gone to the gym in a month and a half now, so it's just to hoop actually. Like I've gone to work out and stuff like that, getting the gains, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so trying to hoop though, pretty soon. But this summer though, I'm letting y'all know right now, it is gonna be consistent hooping runs, bro. Like I'm letting y'all know right now. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all. And that's the end of this video. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.